Hello everyone, welcome to another reading. Today we're going to finish off the GFRIEND readings and we are going to do the last member, which is Sowon. Now, of course, I say GFRIEND, but we are going to have her in the Soloist stuff as well. But anyway, let's figure out what type of girlfriend she will be like. So to start off this reading, the general energy for Sowon as a girlfriend is a crocodile spirit, which is a water sign. Now, the first thing that I felt was, and I understand those colors. I'll talk about those in a bit. So the crocodile kind of shows that she is very cautious of who she gets as a partner. She's a type of girlfriend that is lurking, or she's looking and observing people before she takes that step of getting someone as a partner. Now, for a crocodile, there's a sense of being very patient, about barely staying above surface level with the water, to be able to just look around before taking action again. So that's where the patient comes in. I do feel that she observes people very, very closely, and she's not necessarily one to jump into relationships right away. She likes to take her time in relationships because she wants to make sure that she finds the right person. She's not the type that likes to play around. This crocodile spirit kind of feels like she is very loyal because of how cautious she is, right? So her cautious side doesn't come from, not much from a place of fear, not much, because we have the Nine of Wands, but it actually comes from a place of just naturally being cautious and making sure she just finds a good person. And because of that, I do feel that she's just naturally very loyal. And also this comes along to emotions. So she's doing this to protect her heart, to protect her light, to protect her brightness and her optimism, because we have green and yellow, which that's a combination of the heart chakra and the solar plexus, which again, a sense of just being genuine, a sense of being loved, a sense of being optimistic, being confident and very creative, right? So I do feel that she wants to keep those sides of her alive and protected, and because of that, she doesn't like to just give her heart away to be played around with. And I'm mentioning that because some of the cards that she got kind of show that she could have had a very bad breakup. Well, the card that we start with is a new moon with a new start is coming. So new moons talk about new beginnings, new chapters, a new path, a new journey, and not necessarily a new life, like you're restarting, but it's like the beginning of a new cycle for sure, right? So I do feel that someone just got out of a relationship, or she may have gotten out of something very, very challenging that has caused her to kind of have a clean canvas or have a clean slate of sorts, or reset somehow in her life. And because of that, new her, new life, right? New beginning, new her, basically. So I want to point out the purple. So I do feel that she may have done some shadow work, because we have purple here, here, and here. Now I do feel that this is a subconscious type of shadow work, right? It's not like she's actively like, let me dig deeper, let me understand myself. No, this is the energy of her just understanding things differently in a way that is benefiting her clarity and is benefiting her heart, benefiting her third eye and her judgment, stuff like that, right? So I do feel that this is just kind of like not necessarily a coincidence, but as much as like she's doing healing, and in that case it's just activating her third chakra as an example, since it's purple. Now the other card that we have right here with her new beginning, there comes a time for healing. So here we have balsamic moon. Oh my god, balsamic moon, a time for healing. Again, with a lot of purples. I do feel that someone's third eye is opening very, very big, and her third eye will give her clarity, and intuition will be heightened. Like, it will just go up in a way that will allow her to have a better idea of what intentions people are coming into her life and how to deal with it, or how to go about it. So a time for healing kind of shows that she has already been doing some healing from a relationship that maybe didn't work out, or she's just naturally doing some healing because her environment has changed, her plans have changed, and because of all of that, she is doing the healing necessary to shed off the old and bring in the new type of energy. So I do feel that also there's a sense of hope, like some hope has come into her life, and that has brought her a lot of happiness and a lot of optimism, and that has also given her the motivation to heal herself. The next card that we have right here, which is very important for our reading, is a full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. So I do feel that for some time someone has had a very difficult time being herself, or a very difficult time accepting who she is, or maybe just find it a bit challenging to show people who she is in a way that she feels comfortable doing. So with this full moon in Aquarius, life is encouraging her to be a little bit more quirky, to be innovative, to be different, to be maybe a little bit weird, or do things that are completely out there and people have never seen, have never thought of, but she just naturally kind of brings to the table. So with the full moon, we're talking about someone that is at the peak of their energy, right? They see things clearly, they feel at the top of the world, and all the energy is ready to just tumble down. So I do feel that this is something that she's slowly building up for, being able to be more confident and kind of bare her heart a little bit with the creativity that she has to offer to the world. Now, I do feel with the show the world the real you, she's just slowly working on herself to get more confidence in the person that she already is. Also, I do feel that life may be encouraging her to be a bit more vulnerable in her love life. Now, how does it show with what type of girlfriend she is? Well, she's a type of girlfriend that is humanitarian. Since we have Aquarius energy, she could be very witty, very quirky, very strange sometimes. She could have very good ideas that no one has ever thought about before. She could be very good at communicating, so I do feel that she could be a very pleasant speaker, or she's very good with her words. And I do feel that she naturally brings a lot of healing to other people as well. And a lot of clarity, because she's very clear herself about her thoughts and her ideas, and she naturally is very good at clarifying situations for other people as well. Now let's continue. Here we have the Ace of Wands. So this tells me that she is very passionate. She is ready to always take action. She's ready for new beginnings. She is ready to go full force on her new journey. Now, I do feel that this doesn't necessarily mean a new journey in her love life, but in her general life, like her career or something. And because of that, since that's taking off, her love life will naturally also start taking off. What I mean by that is that she could be working on her career, on her job, on her work, and that's bringing her so much happiness, so much abundance, and so much confidence that it naturally starts attracting people into her love life. Yeah. So with this Ace of Wands, I do feel that she's slowly like bringing herself back together for a new beginning, and a spark has already started. So I do feel that she already has a spark of an idea, or a spark of inspiration and motivation to push forward into this new journey in her life. So what type of girlfriend is she? Someone that is ready to rock and roll into the world. She's ready to just start anew. Now the other card that we have right here is the King of Pentacles reversed. So I do feel that she may have had an encounter with someone that felt very stable and felt like it was going to go for the long run, and it felt like it was someone that was very mature, but it didn't work out for a couple of reasons. I do feel that this person may have needed to do some healing for themselves, and because they had not fully gone through their healing, Sowon and this person could have pushed a lot of buttons in each other that caused, instead of improvement and healing for each other, it caused a lot of destruction. And even though there's technically nothing wrong with that destruction, if it comes off of a projection, I am in pain, so I'm sending you this projection of pain and hurt, then of course it's unhealthy. So I do feel that that's why the relationship didn't work out. There was a sense of immaturity that came through. This person was not really a King of Pentacles after all. But I do feel that with this card being reversed, this bad experience that someone had with this person is what caused her to go down a tumbling mess and start healing. It's all those things, like it feels kind of like a tower moment, right? Whatever foundation her relationship was in, it was not good enough, it was not stable enough, so life kind of brought a spark of inspiration, lightning struck and destroyed that foundation, in order for, in this case, someone to build upon it and be stronger, smarter, a lot more confident, a lot more understanding and knowledgeable about the situation, and create something that is a lot more stable, more grounded, and actually something that visualize something that is closer to the vision she had of a king of wands. A king of pentacles. Very stable, very grounded, very rooted, very traditional, very loyal as well, but someone that's also very confident, and someone that is very practical, all of those things, a lot of good things, right? She wants someone like that, right? Someone that definitely feels like home, someone that could be a little bit slow moving, but she's okay with it, because I do feel that she will be the type that doesn't mind initiating a relationship, right? She doesn't mind asking people out, she doesn't mind starting the courtship, she doesn't mind doing that, so she's okay if she's with someone that will take things a bit slower. She can adapt, of course, but she's not afraid of taking action and just jumping into new paths. Now let's talk about this 9 of Wands. So this 9 of Wands talks about someone that has lived through a lot of challenges and a lot of difficulties that has caused pain. It has caused a lot of, kind of like, how should I put it? This person has seen things and experienced things in such a way that this person is afraid of being hurt. They're defensive, they're guarded, they're taking action in a very, very cautious way. So I saw this card, right? And because of that, I kind of knew that her patience and her cautious way of entering relationships was caused because of failed past experiences in her love life, right? She met someone that she thought had everything she wanted and everything she desired in a partner, but then she realized that this person wasn't as mature as she thought or as stable as she had thought. But that's because this person had some healing to do themselves, right? And they were not ready to actually be able to understand that things not working out should stay with them. And they also didn't really know how to share those difficulties with her in a way that was felt as, I need support, I need help, rather than kind of demanding it, like, why aren't you helping me if you're my partner, right? So I do feel like this person may have said a couple of things that were very harsh to someone, right? And I do feel like that kind of caused her to just be very defensive and kind of guard herself and kind of bots her heart in a wall of protection, right? So show the world the real you kind of shows that she may have held back a lot, because I do feel that this is because of external issues, not necessarily because of past relationships. I do feel that this is just her slowly getting more confidence in herself, and life just encouraging her to be that person that is so confident, that is not afraid of what people have to say or what situations they're in, that kind of energy, right? So I will mention one more thing. There's a thoughts here and a thoughts here. So I do feel that one is very, I don't know why, I guess alluring or very pretty, very attractive. So I do feel that she's a type of girlfriend that just naturally attracts a lot of attention. Seems like she's very versatile, so she looks good in everything and anything, and she's able to adapt very well to any circumstances. I do feel that she could be very good with her words, and by that I mean, like, if she does something that looks out of place or that a lot of people will not really like or something, she's very good at picking herself back up and soothing the blow of whatever she had done that could have caused other people to talk bad about her, right? But yeah, with the thoughts, I do feel that she's very good with, like, she's very good at thinking, if that makes sense. So she knows how to get herself out of trouble, basically. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. So yeah, she's the type of girlfriend that has experienced quite some pain, and because of that she's very patient, but she's not afraid of starting relationships again, or like, she hasn't closed off entirely to relationships, like she hasn't given up in love, but she's a lot more cautious than before. But if someone inspires a new beginning in her, she'll definitely go for that person. She's healing herself and working on herself to be more confident, show who she truly is, and being unafraid of situations. But again, she's very guarded because of a past failed relationship, and because of someone that she that definitely hurt her because they were projecting their own pain and their own difficulties and challenges onto her. So yeah, I'll leave that there. I hope you guys like this reading. This one was a bit difficult in the sense that I wasn't getting much of what type of girlfriend Sowon will be, but I got more of kind of like where she's at in love right now, right? If anything, the most I got was her form of courtship, right? How does she go about going for a partner or something like that, right? So yeah, I hope you like this reading, and if not, you find it entertaining or fun or learn from it. I'll see you in the next one, or whatever that is, however that is, and love and healing from my part to you, and bye.